Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
Vince, we're both busy, so I'm not going to beat around the bush. I need a raise.
I can't do that, Zena. You know I can't.
Bull. I done my research. I know you still control more than 65% of invoking options.
Who told you that?
That doesn't matter. I want at least 4%.
What's combined transportation?
If the goods are to be transshipped from one means of transportation to another during the course of the entire voyage, it's called combined transportation.
Why is it necessary?
It's simpler and cheaper to arrange multi-modal combined transportation.
Thank you for your visit to our company. I'd like to make an introduction for you. Is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
Your company has a very good reputation, and I have been planning to visit it for a long time. What's the advantage of your factory over other plastics ones?
Our production speed is almost twice the industry-wide average. And we've already expanded the factory this year.
Could you tell me the cost of production per unit?
I'm not familiar with that part. Let me call someone in charge. This is our best product.
How long will it take to make 500?
They'll be done before the end of the week.
Good.
What kind of job do you think I should get?
It all depends on what you want to accomplish in your life.
Good afternoon. May I help you?
Yes, I'm here to see Joanna Stevens. I have an appointment at 4.
Certainly. May I take your name? I'll let her know you've arrived.
Sure, it's Josh O'Neill.
Ms. Stevens will be with you momentarily. Can I offer you something to drink?
Yes, a coffee would be nice, thank you.
Here you are. Ms. Stevens is ready for you now. I'll show you to her office, right this way. Hi, Betty. What's up?
Nothing special. How about you? Are you used to the life here in the States?
Everything has been fine for the past several months.
Great.
Well, I wish someone could talk to me about Western table manners.
Sounds interesting. Where did you get the idea?
As you know, table manners in China are quite different from those of Westerners.
Absolutely. That's because both of us have distinctive cultural features.
For example, in China, it's okay to talk while eating. However, you may regard it as rude.
Yes, this must be a huge difference.
Can you think of anything else?
Sure. We tend to think that the slower one eats, the more polite one seems.
I didn't know that before.
And we never sip or slurp the soup loudly. We quietly like little mouthfuls.
I got it. I'll bear it in mind.
Don't worry. I'm sure our etiquette will become a natural part of your behavior as time goes by.
I hope so.
Were you a leader when you were in college?
Yes, I was propaganda department minister of our university.
Did you get any honors or awards at your university?
No, it's a pity about it.
Were you involved in any club activities at your university?
Yes, I was a member of the basketball society. I like playing basketball.
What extracurricular activities did you usually take part in at your college?
I sometimes played basketball and sometimes played football.
The environment varies greatly because of difference in language, customs and traditions.
Yes, this gap can be filled by export market research before exporting.
But the importance of the export research is often neglected by the managers.
That's right. They do not appreciate its value and consider it to be a luxury.
Therefore, when enterprises are spending a lot of money in trying to penetrate a new market, they should research whether their products can be sold at high enough a price and in a satisfactory amount.
Exactly.
What schools have you attended?
I finished Young Primary School in 1998, and entered Xi'an Middle School that same September. I graduated from there in July of 2004, and that September I entered Wuhan University, where I'm studying now.
How do you think the education you have received will contribute to your work in this company?
I think I have a good understanding of fundamentals in the areas your company deals with, and I can go on from here to build up the specific skills and knowledge I need to do my job well.
Your graduation thesis was on medical application of laser, right? What were your conclusions?
Yes, I did some work on that, and I found out some really interesting things about the conductivity of liquid helium. I was sure I had a great discovery until my teacher told me the same discovery already made 20 years ago. I think the most important thing I learned, though, was the importance of keeping good records.
Would you please mail these letters, Lucy?
Yes, sir.
These two are urgent letters and should be sent by registered express airmail. Others are ordinary letters.
All right. Who should I send them to?
It's sent to Mr. Charles. I believe he is in London.
Okay. Home or office address?
Office address, please. He might be at work when they arrive.
Should I enclose this commercial paper with these two letters?
Yes, it's right. Where did you work as a teacher before?
I taught English in a primary school in Beijing.
What teaching experience have you had?
I am equipped with much experience in teaching for more than 30 years, and I also edit teaching materials by myself.
I was wondering if someone in your office could help me with a question I have about my payment.
I would be happy to answer any questions you might have.
My paycheck seems to be smaller than the one I received last week.
What about income? Did you make any money during that period?
My old employer gave us a couple days of work during that period.
When you filled out your continued claim form, did you show that income?
Of course, I wrote down the work that I had done on the continued claim form.
What happens is, when you make money, we take part of your benefits away.
I am not going to show any income from now on then.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. There is a severe penalty if you get caught making false statements.
Hi, Dan. What's new?
Where have you been? I've been trying to get in touch with you for 2 days.
I went to Salt Lake City on business. What's up?
I got fired.
How come? Last time I saw you, you told me it was a good job, and you'd like to take it as a career. That was only 1 month ago. Why this sudden change?
It's a long story. In a word, I didn't do a good job of it. I messed up a business deal, a deal that would have made $10 million, and I messed it up.
What are you going to do now?
I am trying to find a job ASAP. Lily doesn't know yet. I didn't tell her. I spent the past 3 days at the coffee shop next to your office, and she thought I went to work as usual.
That's not the way to solve the problem. Did you look in the classified advertisements column?
Yes, I did, but I wasn't qualified for most of the jobs that I was interested in.
Listen, I will see what I can do, okay? You go home and tell Lily about this problem you have now. She is your wife and I am sure she will understand.
I just don't know how to bring it up. Well, all right. She has the right to know anyways.
Bob, what are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about that idea we talked about.
Do you think it'll work?
I'm not sure.
Thomas, could you do me a favor?
What's up?
Could you pick up Mrs. David from Ford Company at the Capitol Airport?
Why don't you go?
I'm supposed to do it, but the general manager called me last night. He said he couldn't come back to Beijing as scheduled, so he asked me to attend the meeting for him.
I see. I'll do it for you.
Thanks a lot. It's very kind of you.
We're having a department meeting at 10 o'clock, okay?
That's fine. I need to pick up some stationery, you know. A stapler, scissors, files. Who should I see about that?
See Julie, the receptionist. She knows where all that stuff is kept. You might like a calendar for your desk. She can give you one of those too.
Thanks. I need to make a few photocopies.
The photocopier is near my office. Come on, I'll show you where it is.
Do you enjoy working in this office?
Yes, I do. Everyone's really friendly. Sometimes, I wish I worked outdoors more, especially during the summer.
What's usually discussed at the department meetings?
We usually tell each other where we are with various clients and potential clients. The boss assigns extra duties to people who she thinks can best deal with them. It's also a chance to put forward suggestions and ideas. Be sure to speak up if you have any.
Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.